David Carlo, I'm the groundnut breeder for the country, and I've been doing this for the past 20 years. I also double as a director of Nasari Serere, where groundnut research is a mandate for the country. Now, research on groundnuts without Nakabango is non-existent. This particular place has been identified as a hotspot for the three key diseases which disturbs groundnut in the entire world. And the most devastating one is the groundnut rosette virus, which apparently tends to be restricted to sub-Saharan Africa, but it causes a significant yield loss. In susceptible varieties, it causes about 100% yield loss. Now, Nakabango, Iki, and Serere, there are three known hotspots globally, whereby you bring your material here and it can pass through here, and it is screened as resistant, it can withstand the stress anywhere else. So Nakabango is an epicenter of groundnut research for those stresses, not only for Uganda, but for the entire world. Yes, and we started working here way back in the 60s and the 70s, and screening varieties here has led to release of all the groundnuts from the Serenat 1 to Serenat 14, Naronat 1 to Naronat 5, and any other future varieties. If it doesn't pass through Nakabango, it cannot pass the test of time. Yes, true. First of all, groundnut, Uganda is unique in that we have bimodal rainfall. Most other countries, especially in Southern Africa and then in West Africa, they have one season. So bringing groundnut to be tried in Uganda, we can do it over 2 seasons in a year. Two, um, the disease manifestation starts here 2 to 3 weeks after emergence, whereas in other places it starts could be 8 to 10 weeks. So the cycle of early screening happened best here in Nakabango and Serere. So the International Center for Groundnut Improvement has recognized Uganda and Nasari Serere in particular as a center for excellence for groundnut research. That's why we have material here from International Research Center, CIMIT. We have material here from the Peanut Innovation Lab, which have about 10 countries having their materials here. And then we have our own material we continuously improve. So we bring all of them here and test them here in the same setting. So this is basically an international center for groundnut research. Now, our mandate in us providing leadership of groundnut research in the Africa and then in the globe, it also comes with the mandate of having a larger piece of land to do the research. So the number of lines which we are supposed to test here and make sure that it pass the test of time are increasing, but the land continue to be dwindling. And that is a very big concern for us. We actually need to be having more pieces of land instead of having smaller pieces of land, because the more land you have, the more replication you have, and then your chances of having error tends to reduce with more replication. So we would advocate the management of this place. They need to appreciate the importance of this place to the groundnut economy of Uganda and the economy of Africa and the world. And they need to be cognizant of that, and if possible, give us a bigger piece of land. We have a rotation scheme. So if this site doesn't exist anymore, that means even the future of groundnuts is threatened, not only in Uganda and probably globally. Now, the message to the farmer is that we already have varieties which have been tested and they are proven. We walked around here and saw our trial manager planted the release material, and they're very healthy. The yield is so high. So the improved variety exists. And we just need now the farmers to get organized and then embrace the available government program like the National Oil Seed Program, which is actually working on groundnut, simsim, sunflower, and soybean. So if we can coexist with that and the farmers organize themselves in group, we should reach them through, first of all, demonstration, whereby they will pick the best varieties in the demonstration, and then we also help them in upscaling. So the improved genetics exist. We just need the farmers to organize, and we find innovative ways of reaching them to scale.